going on? Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. I'm so excited to have you here with me for another one, and very excited for this video in particular. I have been waiting to film this for what feels like forever, and the day is finally here. So I'm very excited for what we have in store. You can probably already tell by the title, this is going to be an unboxing, and I'm going to be unboxing my very own custom mermaid tail. Oh my god, I am so freaking pumped. So I'm gonna have to get into a little bit of the whole story of why the heck I'm doing this and how this happened. But first, I do want to say, if you are new here, hi, welcome. If you don't already know, my name is Genna, and I recently opened my own crystal business called Pretty Crystals. So the last few videos have kind of been a little documentation of my journey with that. It's a very, very brand new business baby for me, and a lot of my YouTube content as of lately, and probably moving forward as well, is going to be a lot of crystals. So if you're into crystals and spirituality and all of that yummy, delicious stuff, then please give me a follow. I would love to connect with you. Like I said, the name is Pretty Crystals, which is just Pretty Crystals on Instagram. You can follow me there. I am currently working on my website, which is a very kind of like long, strenuous, but very fun and creative project. Be launching officially on January 1st, 2020. I cannot believe that's right around the corner, but it surely is. Then you will be able to browse the website yourself and purchase some stuff online. In the meantime, I am shipping out orders through my Instagram. So if you're interested in something you see, whether it's here on my YouTube or on either one of my personal or crystal pages on Instagram, please feel free to shoot me a DM, ask me any questions, ask me any pricing. I'm so happy to help you out there and maybe ship a new crystal baby to you. So that covers that. So let's move on to our unboxing today. So I do have a slight obsession with mermaids. I love anything mystical, unicorns, mermaids, fairies, angels, all of that stuff just like gets my heart a-fluttering. So mermaids are like my jam. If you don't know, actually the first video I ever like really posted on YouTube was me doing mermaid scales on my leg, and it ended up going completely viral. It's like in the millions of views, like 42 million I think, which is so insane. But yeah, mermaids hold like an even nearer and dearer place in my heart simply because of that video too. So just a little side note. But anyway, I was on the internet and I can't remember exactly what I was looking up, but I'm pretty positive I was planning to be a mermaid for Halloween, and I was looking up mermaid costumes. I think that's what it was. Like in October, I'm on the internet looking up mermaid stuff, and all of a sudden, somehow I find these like custom made, beautiful, beautiful, glorious, amazing mermaid tails on like Pinterest and Etsy and maybe some other places, and I was in awe. I was like, I cannot believe I have never seen this before. And now that I think of it, I know they have like mermaid performers in like places like Disneyland, and there's actually a bar here in Sacramento. If you're from Sacramento, I'm sure you know, but there is a bar called Dive Bar, and they have real life mermaids, not real life, but you know, girls dressed up as mermaids swimming through this like big fish tank on top of the bar. It's literally the coolest thing. So if you're in the Sacramento area and you don't know of Dive Bar, you definitely have to go just to check out the mermaids. So I knew like these big tails were a thing, I guess, but I kind of thought like only in the performance world. I didn't know it was a thing that you could have for yourself. So I was so intrigued. Immediately in my head, I'm like thinking this would be the coolest photo shoot to do. Like this would make all my dreams come true. Like I really want one of these tails. I continued looking, and then also what popped into my head, I'm like, who buys these? Like I would totally buy one in a heartbeat, obviously. But in my head, I'm really thinking like, okay, but what are these used for? Like, what do people do with this? And I love telling this story. I like was reading some of the Yelp reviews, just the funniest, cutest thing ever. There was this woman like in her bathtub at home with a glass of red wine with her tail on. She put like a 5-star review. She's like, this is exactly what I wanted. This is what I've been looking for. I love it. So in my head, I'm just like, hashtag goals. Like if you're just, you know, at home buying yourself your custom mermaid tail, sitting in the bathtub with it, a little self-care with some wine, some Epsom salts. I mean, if that's not me in, you know, another 10 years, I don't want that life. I just don't want it. Anyway, I put it in my head that I really wanted a mermaid tail and I wanted to create some sort of creative photo shoot concept with it. I kept searching different brands and I finally found one that I thought was really cool. She's also, it seems like she's kind of just starting, and because I'm just starting my business, I felt like, I don't know, that connection there that I wanted to reach out to her and see if she would be down to make me a tail. So we went back and forth and here we are today, and my tail has finally come. So another thing, she lives in Canada, so not only is the shipping a little pricey, but it does take a bit to come here. So because I had to kind of like coordinate with someone who was gonna be able to take the photos with me and plan a whole trip around it, I kind of needed it at a specific time. So I did plan a photo shoot around the mermaid tail. Day arrived that it was supposed to be here and I was gonna film this unboxing and then the following day do the photo shoot, and there was no tail in sight. So we both were a bit bummed about that. I think she's gonna try to get a shipping refund just because it did say that it was guaranteed to arrive at a certain day and it wasn't. So it took a few more days to get here, but finally it's here. It got through customs. I don't know who's putting cocaine in mermaid tails, that maybe it was a little fishy. Oh my God, fishy. Anyway, finally it's here a few days later and we are going to be unboxing it together. So I'm going to see it for the first time with you. One more thing before we get started on the unboxing part. I originally was just gonna kind of do like a photo shoot for some pictures just with the tail, and then I had this bright idea. Why don't I make it a photo shoot with the crystals? So to me, like I mentioned, I love anything mystical, ethereal, magical, that kind of like otherworldly, like sparkly, lovely, magical type of stuff. And not only are mermaids a total representation of that for me, but my crystals are as well. So I think the two just go hand in hand. It's totally my aesthetic, my vibe. I love it. It's like, why don't I just make a whole crystal mermaid photo shoot and maybe pick some specific crystals to go into a mermaid collection of sorts, which also kind of made me start thinking about, you know, an angel collection, a fairy collection, a unicorn collection. So let me know what you think of that, if that's a cool idea. Kind of the same way that jewelry companies have their collections, why not have some collections with the crystals? So I'm still kind of figuring out the logistics in my head, but I did go make another trip to LA. If you follow me on Instagram, I kind of like vlog styled that whole trip on my Instagram stories. So if you're into like, you know, follow me around type of stuff, definitely go follow me there and check out my stories. But I went to LA to pick up some crystals that I kind of felt like had a mermaidy type of vibe so that I could do some shooting with the tail. You see? Hopefully that makes sense. I do have to reschedule the shoot, but the plan is to go shoot with the crystals and the mermaid tail, and those pictures will be up on my website. Not exactly sure if I'm going to do like this specific collection, but either or, it will be some fun creative content and a good excuse to sit on the beach in a real mermaid tail. So let's get into this bad boy. I'm so excited to see it. So I was expecting it to be super duper heavy. It's really not. I had to go pick it up at the post office and it was super easy for me to walk out with it. So not heavy at all, which is a good thing too, because if you're like wearing it and it's super, super heavy, it might be hard to maneuver yourself around. You can swim in these things too, by the way. Like, I just think that's the coolest freaking thing. Let's do it. By the way, I know I did say a couple times these are custom, so you can pretty much do like any color or style you'd like. It's custom fit as well. So she had me measure my legs, my ankles, like pretty much everything, my butt, my hips, everything. And actually measured myself wrong at first. I was measuring like my individual body parts instead of like around the whole circumference of my thighs and legs and stuff. Anyway, she corrected me and now we're good to go. Let's see here. Oh. All right, I see a lot of pink in here. Ooh. All right, let's pull her out. Oh my God, it's so pink. Okay, so here's the fin. Okay guys, let's pull this out together. Pull. Oh my God, cool. Wow. Oh my God, it's so pretty. It's like this beautiful pink opalescence. Oh wow. Okay, I want to be like super careful with it because I'm nervous of hurting it. So this part is like, I don't know, feels like there might be cardboard in there. There's also a little zipper. So there's the fin, guys. How gorgeous. So opalescent. It's like such a pretty color. I'm trying to do this as to not hurt it at all because I'm really worried about it being fragile. Oh my God. Okay, so here's like, look in the front. It's like, oh my God, it's so opalescent. If you know me, you know that's like, I just live for an opalescent moment every single moment of my life. So this is stunning AF. It's literally like mermaid unicorn vibes. Okay, living. Darker on the booty, lighter on the front. Definitely like an ombre kind of look. Woo! Oh my goodness! I love it! How cool! I wish I could like try it on now. But I feel like you kind of have to do it like sitting down. I wouldn't really be able to film myself wearing it, you know what I mean? So there we go. That is the tail. I love it so much. I'm so excited to wear this on the beach. Oh my God, I'm gonna like create quite a spectacle, I feel like, but I'm really pumped now for this photo shoot. So I'm gonna lay this down and probably do like a pan with my camera so you can really see like the full idea of it. It's gorgeous though. It's so gorgeous. I hope it comes off on camera how pretty it is. In this moment, don't let me think back, give me what I need. Just wanna forget, don't need time to breathe. Two hearts bumping blue, beating up for fun. Caress my bruises, don't wanna go deep. Don't let me think back, give me what I need. Just wanna forget, don't need time to breathe. Two hearts bumping blue. So I forgot to discuss this in the video, but it does come with this, which kind of details the care instructions, like making sure it's fully dry, taking time with the zippers, and then there is her contact info, which I will also leave in the description box if you would like to get in touch with her. All right guys, that concludes this video unboxing my new mermaid tail. I am absolutely in love with it and very excited to do this photo shoot. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. That would mean the world to me. And as I said in the beginning, I would love to connect with you either here or on Instagram. What else? So I'm planning on doing this photo shoot in like a week. I'll probably post this video around that time so I can kind of like show you the photos that I get right away. Thank you again so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Let me cheers you. I should probably not be drinking coffee right now, but I think it's before 4 o'clock. I think it's actually 4. time to stop drinking the coffee. But anyway, cheers to you wherever you are on this life journey. We're in it together. I love you, and we'll see you in my next video. Bye.